Frighteners, what's going on? It is Fright Guy here, and I am just doing another prop update tonight. I am trying to consciously sit here every night and try to do a vlog. That way I can keep you guys informed and I can keep myself informed on the updates and the work that I'm doing. It's just something I'm striving to do. I know I'm not a consistent vlogger, but I'm trying to be, especially now that we have 80 some days, is it? I don't know the exact number of days until Halloween, but I'm freaking out. So I wanted to do this vlog tonight because I want to show you guys an update on the clown mache head that I've been working on, as well as a little blunder on another mache prop that I'm doing. So maybe it's something that you guys, if you ever try it, you keep in mind not to do it yourselves in the future. And also, I think the first thing I'm going to jump into is talking a little bit about the carnival haunt, because I have a few ideas. I want to run them across you. That way you can give me some suggestions in the comments. You know, I'm really trying to put the carnival haunt together. Last year, I did a little bit of it, and it was something that piqued everyone's interest, and that's why I'm doing it this year and trying to make it the center of attention of the haunt. I'm also trying to do this within a limited budget. I don't want to overspend, and I find that a lot of times I go into every haunt season without a huge idea of what I really want to do. And that's hurtful because you just end up spending money on a whole bunch of things, and sometimes a lot of it is just stuff you didn't need in the first place. It's always great to have a supply of things laying around, but you know, I don't like to overspend if I don't have to. So this year especially, you know, I just don't want to do that. And tonight I'm trying to just step aside from some of the prop building to actually sit down and lay out my haunt and do you know, an overall idea of these are the things I need and what do I have to do to accomplish all of it. I know I should have been doing that a long time ago, but you know, stuff happens, life happens. But this is what I want to run by you. In the haunt this year, I want to have a freak show section. This is what I'm going to kind of break down. I'm going to have at least 3 carnival booths with playable games. Then I want to have a freak show and have at least 3 freaks to display. After that, it's either going to be like a table full of elixirs, or I was thinking Dionysia 12 really got me inspired with her hand molds that she did. I was thinking of doing like maybe like a second-hand shop or something, you know, like that. That might be a little weird and creepy for everyone to look at. But I'm going to backtrack and go back to the freak show because, like I said, I want to have 3 freaks for everyone to look at. Now, I'm starting to think that maybe the first one will be this clown that I'm working on, because I wanted him to be kind of like a dwarf, and obviously he looks a little freaky. So I'm thinking maybe that'll be one of them, and they're going to be kind of in maybe like cages with a banner backdrop for them. The second and third one are ideas that I'm kind of tossing around in my head. Now, I've seen a lot of people working on spider props this year, like big overgrown spider props. I'm thinking of doing a cross between a spider and a woman. Torso up be the woman, from bottom down be the spider. And I have some images to show you of that, and I'd like to get your comments on if you'd like to possibly see one of that done. The third, I don't really know. So I want you guys to throw out a lot of ideas of what you might want to see me try to build for the third freak. I don't want it to be something that's too over the top or too hard to accomplish. I want it to be something that's, you know, going to be semi-easy for me to do. I have ideas in my head. I was thinking one, kind of like a Pinocchio, like a wooden boy, maybe try to hook it up to an FCG motor and have like the arms moving around. So I might have to sculpt another head to do that. I was thinking maybe like a Mudman or something, where I could build a basic armature and just have a lot of, like, you know, spray insulation foam, maybe some big glowing eyes. Something along those kind of lines, something that's easier to do. Let me know what you guys think. I really think I'm gung-ho about trying to do the spider prop. I think from the torso up, basically what I'm going to have to do is do a duct tape dummy to accomplish that. I have a couple of these wig heads laying around, so from the neck up, that supplies me my head, so I just have to do detailing to the face, add a wig on there, and I think I would have a pretty good start to a Spider-Woman for one of the Freak things. I just purchased a whole bunch of skulls on eBay, so I can lay them around and bones on the bottom of her cage, kind of like a nest in a way, so I think that might be cool. This is going to be the end of you seeing me tonight, but I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you guys kind of what I was looking at for the Spider-Woman. I'm going to take you and show you the update on my clown prop, and then just a little what to avoid if you try to do paper mache pumpkin, okay? So hold that thought, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back, and here is the first Spider-Woman. Now, I just typed it in, Spider-Woman, and these were the first 3 images that came up on the search, so I just happened to download them just as some reference. I'm liking this, you know, from the torso up. I'm not exactly going to be doing any one of these pictures, but it's just reference for me to look at. But I really like, you know, how the torso and the body mesh together. I think it looks really cool. Here's another one. This is one of my favorites. It's really painterly. And I love the kind of the either headdress or hair and how it has the, you know, the little eyes on the top there, how her eyes are glowing red. I really think that's really cool. And again, you know, you have the torso and everything. And this is a little bit more of an anime version, but it's still pretty cool, like a little spider princess. And when I was talking about the skulls laying around on the bottom, you know, you have the skulls in here, and I thought that that would be really cool to have her in a cage with the skulls at the bottom. I've never seen anything like this done yet by a home haunter. If you have, let me know. I think it would be great to see that. But like I said, I think I'm going to be trying to do the body and the arms as a duct tape dummy. I think that would be pretty easy to accomplish. And then I have the wig head to do on the top here, and I might go with a look kind of like this for the face. Something that's pretty easy to do, and I think these would be really cool if I had those all as like little lit up LEDs. Is it a big undertaking? It could be. It could be one of those props that really should have been the only thing I was working on this year, but I think I might be able to get pretty far ahead in a weekend to do something. And who knows, maybe it's a prop that I do a little bit of it, and I have something to show this year, but I next year maybe make improvements to it. So let me know if you like this as the first one, and then give me your suggestions for 1 or 2 other freak show ideas. Remember, try to keep them simple, but also you know, be interesting enough that my guests would like that. And yeah, and even if you have ideas on how to make them, that would be great. So let's go check out the clown prop, and I'll show you what not to do with paper mache pumpkins. Alright? Alright guys, here's the clown prop, and here's an update of it. So you can see I added the chin, and I came back in and did more to the lips to try to cover the teeth a little bit more, put these little wrinkle lines in the lip area. I built up the nose a little bit higher. Of course, all this stuff will be sanded when, you know, it's dry. The cheekbones, I built them out a little bit more, filled in the gap here in the nose a little bit, and then I went back into the eye area and built those up even more, and also increased the ridge line of the forehead. When you come around to the side, you see all this paper mache back here, and I'm not going to cover that in with the Claycrete. I'm going to paint that white, and basically I am going to use this wig hair to kind of come in from here all the way around the sides, so like a long skullet basically. The top will be bald. I'm probably going to get him like a little clown hat of some sort to wear, so he'll have the long flowing black hair around the sides of his head, the hat on the top, and of course the ears, which I'm really looking forward to putting on there. I really think once these ears are on, it's going to look more like a complete prop. Right now, as you know, it's spongy. It's in a spongy state, so it's probably going to take I'm going to say like the rest of the week to probably dry up, because I really glopped it on there. So like I said, I like the Claycrete. It's inexpensive to buy. It saves time, so you don't have to make your own paper clay, even though it doesn't take a lot of time to make paper clay. I just like being able to, all you do with the Claycrete, here's the bag actually. Here it is, Claycrete. It's paper mache. So it's just paper pulp. That's all it is. And you can see it's in there. All you have to do, put that in a little bucket or a bowl, add some water to it, mush it up really quick, and there you go. It's good. And when this dries, it dries really, really hard. So this guy is actually pretty heavy. And I have a hole in the bottom that you can kind of see, and that's where PVC pipe is going to go, and I will stick that into whatever body form that I end up making for him. I'm thinking maybe to do a duct tape dummy for this guy. I'm also contemplating, we started working on a pattern out of canvas, and I was thinking of making the little body out of canvas, filling it with like polyfiber or some kind of pillow stuffing. There's the tongue on the inside. So I'm really looking forward to this guy getting dry so I can sand him down and start painting him, and hopefully he is going to be what I try to finish this weekend. The next thing that I'm going to show you is the what not to do with a paper mache pumpkin. I had built this pumpkin a couple days ago and did the paper mache. I was happy with the way it came out. It was hard enough. There's maybe 3 or 4 layers of paper mache on there, and I wanted to come back in with the Claycrete a la Stalloween and go over the top with that and do the ridges in the stem and everything. However, my mistake, and this is why you see the tape holding up the front of the mouth, was I took all the stuffing out and I started to add the paper clay, and of course I should have thought ahead of time that when wet this is really heavy, and what it did is came down and crushed the mouth and everything, because I went out and I cut out the mouth and the eyes. A very simple design, but because this is a very small pumpkin, and the mouth was very close to the bottom, all the weight of the paper clay crushed it down. So I have this tape here. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm doing it anyways, where I'm hoping when this it dries solid and it stays just like that, and then I can cover the rest. I can go back in and I can stuff him and then cover the rest, but we'll see what happens. It's probably not going to dry solid and stay just like that, but I'm waiting for it to dry so I can go back in and correct the mistake, but live and learn. I'll still make use of this guy. It's not a big disaster. I don't have to throw him out. I'm a haunter, a home haunter. I'm not going to throw out a mistake, right? So make sure when you do paper mache pumpkins, if you're going to do the same kind of technique like this, leave the stuffing in, do everything you want to do to it, then take the stuffing out, and then you can cut your eyes and everything. Stalloween puts reinforcements on the inside and everything. You definitely should do that, because all that's here right now is the bag, and that's just not enough to keep the weight from crushing the pumpkin. So that's it. And to sign off tonight, I've been collecting these bad boys like crazy. You can never have enough toilet paper rolls. And something I was thinking is, everyone makes the PVC candles. Well, I was also thinking you can also make toilet paper candles. I have so many of these that aren't going to get put to use, and I have so many tea lights that I really think that I'm going to try to do a few of these for inside the house. You can fill this up with spray foam, you can fill it up with paper if you want, lay the candle on the top. You can still do the same dripping effect, and have yourself a toilet paper candle. So if you guys have excess of these laying around, there's a quick idea. So hopefully you're seeing me. It's Fright Guy signing off. Hope you guys are doing well with your haunts. I'm really enjoying all the vlogs and everyone's updates on their haunts, and it's really looking good. And I'm looking forward to continuing to watch and really seeing everyone's haunts come together, and I hope that you're excited to see mine come together too. So this is me signing off for Wednesday, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.